Hey guys, Emily here. Today we are going to be looking at two newer products in the makeup industry that I am excited to talk about today. We are going to be taking a gander at the Desert Dusk palette from Huda Beauty and working with that. This will be my first time using this palette on my eyes, so it really will be my first impression. And we will also be working with, like, I wish I had the full bottle to show you, Fenty Beauty! Woo! Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we're going to be also trying out the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm a poor, broke college kid who is a pizza driver, so I didn't want to purchase the entire thing without trying it first, and I just kind of wanted to let you guys know my first impressions of that and the palette, considering they are items that are being talked about a lot right now. So if you want to know what I think about it, how they perform, stay tuned and watch my video. Oh my god, I love on Instagram when people are like, they're like, so I've primed my face and prepped my face as I usually do with any other foundation, my regular foundation, the Tanty Doll from Lancome. So here on Sephora it says it's a soft matte long wear foundation with buildable medium to full coverage in a boundary breaking range of shades. Okay, so it says it's going to be medium to full coverage. It says it's a buildable formula, so we will test that out and see what's up. Usually with me, you can really tell if something is full coverage because I got freckles, honey. Mama's got freckles. Here we go with the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm also trying out this new brush too, which is probably not the best time to try it out, but we're doing it anyway. I've watched like a couple reviews and people say that it dries really fast, so I'm not going to apply it. Like, I'm going to just apply it in portions around my face. Oh wow, that's actually a lot more full coverage than I was expecting. Alright, I'm done. This is probably gonna... Oh, look at how crazy... Okay, this is actually so much more pigmented than I thought. Oh my god. Maybe... Okay, well, I like this brush, but there's like some streaks. But it's okay. Nothing Mama can't handle. Wait, this foundation is actually so pretty. You guys, it just looks like natural, which is like something I really like when I get a foundation. I like something that like doesn't look cakey. I don't like super full coverage because I don't have too much of an issue with like acne and having to cover things, and I kind of like my freckles showing through. So I really love this. It was definitely a lot more pigmented and full coverage than I was expecting it to be. So I put my base down and my eyebrows. I don't really like to contour and highlight and all that until after I have my eye makeup on. So, as we know, the last palette is $65. This one is $65 as well. The last palette didn't come with a mirror, but this one does, so God bless that. The mirror, this mirror is super nice. Also, you can see, like, the thing I hate, like, do you see that? There's like fog on it from the one eyeshadow. It's actually like the glitter shadow. I'm going to pull it out and read to you what it says on the back here. It says, immerse yourself in the soft warmth of the desert. Rays of sunset light washing the sky and dunes with rich hues of blah 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 blah. 18 mesmerizing shades encapsulated in 4 ready to layer textures. 8 buttery mattes blending with your skin for color that does not move. 6 sublime pressed pearls casting a shimmery veil over your eyes. And 3 duochrome toppers revealing their magic under the light. 1 daring glitter for audacious looks, celebrating your inner desert queen. Hashtag desert queen. I'm like Jeffree Star over here with my brush. Right here we have Cosmo, which is the glitter shade, and these ones are the glitter toppers. It's a really interesting concept. Huda consistently comes out with really new ideas. Like with her highlight palette, you know, she like used like I don't know, just like she has like the cream contour base, you go over it with powder to set it and to make it more smooth, and then like a darker highlight shade to blend it in with your contour, and it really makes for a beautiful highlight. So now she's coming out kind of with lip toppers for your eyeballs. And something that always happens when I do my makeup is my nose runs, so if you see me like picking my nose, I'm wiping. Dipping into Eden here. There's a little bit of fallout. Ooh. You see that? Like when I know when I like tap my brush and a little bit goes in the air that it's pigmented. Personally, I don't have an issue. Okay, pigment, hello, I see you. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I personally don't have a big issue when a palette has fallout or when like anything has fallout, because I just find that, you know, you're not going to get a pigmented eyeshadow without fallout. That's just like, if somebody can make a pigmented eyeshadow without fallout, like, I'll send you my nudes. Like, I don't know. Like, I just know it's like, when I like tap something in there and there's a little bit of fallout, I'm like, no. I'm going into amber. Dip in. Yeah, like I said, still a little fallout. But so far, their blend, like, Eden blended out absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to blend it out so there's no harsh line there. Wow, these are really, really pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, guys. Already, you can tell I like it. But we'll see how these, like, duochrome toppers go. That's, like, the true test. I can already tell you that these matte shadows are performing better, in my opinion, than the rose gold edition, because I just found that their pigment, like, especially on the darker colors, was kind of like, you really had to apply with it, and like, I don't have an issue with it, I just have to work with it, but like, if I'm paying $65 for an eyeshadow palette, I shouldn't have to work with it. Now I'm going to just darken the crease just a little bit more, and I'm going to mix Old and Saffron. Oh, that name is so cute. For those of you who don't know, like, I love to cook. Saffron is it's a spice, like an herb, whatever. It's basically like the stoma of a flower that is like from the Middle East, and I put it in my rice. I make saffron rice, and they're red. Like, that's so cute. Okay. Anyway, dipping into Old and Saffron. Really concentrating this one on the very outer corner of the lid, not as much in the crease. This is, I can already tell you guys, this is better than the rose gold. Okay, so now I think I'm going to do a cut crease. So I'm going to cut the crease, and yeah, here we go, cutting a crease. So I've set my concealer, eyeshadow creasing. I forgot to put on eye primer, God. I just got too excited. I have concealer down under it. I'll be okay. It'll be okay. Using Blazing. Ooh. Oh, that's a pretty color. Oh my gosh, it's so pigmented. What do I do? So now that we've got the crazy orange shade, I have to choose one of these duochrome toppers. And obviously everybody wants to know what this one looks like, Twilight. But then we have this one, Celestial, that I think would look really beautiful with the orange. And Retrograde over here has got like the purple undertones. I think I'm going to do Twilight. That's the answer. That is the answer. I'm going to try it first without setting spray and see what happens. Wait. So it is sheer, but it is a shadow topper, so the point is for it to be sheer. Now I'm going to try it with some of my Ofra makeup fixer and see how that changes. Oh yeah, I hear you, honey. There you are. That is so pretty. That is such, like, it is just so unique. Like, something that I think I just need to credit Huda for, and is just her ingenuity in the makeup community, always coming up with new ideas to better, yeah, to better the makeup world and use all these different ideas that nobody comes up with. It just, like, changes the whole look. Jeez. You guys. It's so pretty. I love it. I know that a shadow, like an eye palette is good when it inspires me. Like, the color and the texture and just everything that is in there is just inspiring. So I went ahead and completed my face since I did the eyeshadow and that part was over. Now I just kind of want to sit down and tell you what I think of it based on what I used on my eyes today. I love it. I think the shadows blended out beautifully, and the lip toppers are a really inventive idea that can really change a look. Like, I really, really love the look I have going on today. So yeah, I really love this, and the Fenty Beauty Foundation is beautiful. I love it. It doesn't feel heavy on the face, which is always something I dislike in a foundation. It just feels really lightweight. It wasn't too full coverage to the point where you can't see my freckles, because you still can't see them a little, which I like to have them peeking through. And I really like that foundation. I'm probably gonna go buy the entire bottle. I was kind of like hoping I didn't like it so that I didn't have to go buy it, but I'm gonna have to go buy it. And now that I have talked a little bit about how I feel about its performance on my eyes, I just kind of wanted to swatch all the shades for you guys. So if you guys are contemplating buying the palette, you can just be like, wow, Emily swatched the shades, so I can see what the colors look like. Hey, there's my TV. What's up, sister? Desert Sand. As you can see, it's a little bit darker than a little bit, like, it's darker than my skin tone. Next, I'm going to be swatching Musk. Really beautiful transition shade. Next is going to be Eden, which is the transition shade I use all over my eye. Really pretty peachy tone. Next is going to be Amber. Next is the color Blood Moon. This, I believe, is one of the pressed pearl formulas. Ooh, it is very pretty. Beautiful. And this is my finger after I swatched it. Next is Oud. Not old. Oud. Next is one of the toppers. This is Celestial. It is a very pretty, it almost reminds me of, if you're familiar with the Becca Light Chaser highlights. Next we have Nefertiti, which is another one of the pressed pearl formulas. Next we have Twilight, which is what I used all over my lid today. It's very pretty. It's purple and blue shift. This is Amethyst. It is a bright purple shade. One of the satin ones. It's buildable, but it's not super pigmented. I'll tell you that much. That'll be not one for the books, kids. Amethyst, and it looks like it stained my finger a little bit as well, so just keep that in mind. This next one is Royal. That one is really a pretty plum shade. That'll be really pretty for when Christmas time comes around. It is going to be Retrograde. Very pretty. It's got like a brownish purple undertone with greenish blue flecks in there, you can see. Next is going to be Cashmere. I believe is another one of the pressed pearl formulas. All of these pressed pearl formulas are super, super soft. Oh yeah. Next we have Angelic, which I believe is actually one of the shades from the Rose Gold edition palette that I love. It's a really pretty pink shimmer shade with golden shimmer in it. Alright, this next one is going to be the glitter formula, the one and only glitter shade that is in the palette. It is a really, it's like a burgundy color with like flecks of pink, and when I touch it in the pan, it is super soft. Here it is on my finger. We'll see how this swatch turns out without any glitter glue on it. There she is, the glitter formula. Kind of looks like I just smeared shit on my arm. Glitter shit, but shit nonetheless. Next one is Turkish Delight. Another one of those shimmer shades. Really pretty, not as metallic as the rest, but definitely pretty. And next is Saffron, which is our red shade that we used earlier and mixed in with Oud. Very pretty cranberry red. And the last one is Blazing, which is the orange color I used all over my cut crease. Ooh! There she is, girl! That one is super pigmented. Like, I was shocked when I used that on my face. Hey, girl! Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments below what you think of the palette, because I know what works for me may not work for anybody else. If you have it and you had issues with it, if you loved it, let me know. I know I'm probably going to get only 3 comments, and it's going to be my mom. She's going to be like, hey Emily, this is beautiful palette. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I also am glad I kind of got to put a little bit of Fenty Beauty review in there for those of you who are kind of wondering about that, even though you're probably not wondering about it. Everybody's raving about it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. My consensus of this palette is that I love it. I love it a heck of a lot more than the rose gold one. Keep in mind, I do love the 3D textured shadows, but I really love the color scheme of this palette much more, and definitely the mattes are way better than they were in the rose gold edition. So if you have $65 burning a hole in your pocket, go out and buy it. I would buy it from Sephora.com, because when I bought the rose gold edition, when like I was afraid I was never gonna get it because it was sold out, I bought it from Huda, and it is $20 to ship it from Dubai. Although it does get there in like regular shipping time, like 2 days. Got there really fast. You're gonna be ending up spending $85 for this palette. If you buy it from Huda, I would buy it from Sephora. You can get some beauty insider points. But I really love it. It is a great palette to work with, and it really is just inspirational. If you are like lacking some inspiration on looks, just buy this and you'll be able to make some cool holographic stuff. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.